Hope you got those topics on deck, box hot.
I mean, I can, I can talk bullshit for a long time very easily.
Now I'll randomly think of stories that somehow very vaguely trail off of whatever you're talking about.
I was trying to think of like what was the topic that we were on last time. I was like, no, save
We're
it,
talking about,
save it.
We're talking like hear me out.
That's the
Like,
problem with
personally.
saving it, is that we don't remember what we saved.
Oh yeah, that got us to that tangent.
But that's the
A
beauty.
proverbial list. A list.
Oh yeah, we're doing the hear me outs, right? And we were already what's it? We kind of talked about that yesterday when we were doing like it was like Milk and Burrito and I were like, yeah, we need to do the hear me out part. And Boxa, we know you and your Dommy mommy fetish. We know.
I am a cultured man with. Look, I know I'm right. I speak for the people. I have opinions that people can't say.
Sure, the people, eh?
Yeah, bro. I got great taste. All right. Well, sorry. Are we starting it now?
Yeah, we're starting. Let's say
Okay.
everyone's good to go. There. Okay, yeah. So freeform. You say you do the. So you're starting with the hear me out one. So yeah, go for it.
Well, also okay. So my wife and I were watching Rama and a Half, which is like it's an anime.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And but the show, it uses the trope I cannot stand, which is like the like the misunderstanding thing, where like it'd be the male lead typically and like some kind of side female character, and then like they get into a weird situation because like some just pure shenanigans, and then like the female lead comes and is like, oh my gosh, and you guys spend the next like 2 episodes trying to like resolve the misunderstanding. It could be like solve the conversation. Like I cannot stay in that trope, bro. It's so annoying. It happens in that show all the time. I cannot stand it.
They have to remember though, like Rama 1.5 was like, I think didn't it originally air in like the 80s? I think.
I was saying like that was like the meta back then.
Yeah, it was almost like when JoJo's Bizarre Adventure when part 1 came out, right? People were saying like, man, I fucking hate this show. It's very cliche. I'm like, do you understand? This show is what made the cliches. Like
That's true.
like technically was it Fist of the North Star inspired a little bit of the first part of JoJo, but then later on, right, like other series were inspired by JoJo. That's why the whole JoJo meme, where like someone's doing a JoJo pose in a random anime, or the time stop stuff.
That's fair.
The genre he hates, this show created. I don't know if it makes him feel better.
I really enjoyed part 1, and as like an isolated season of a show. I really enjoyed part 1 a lot. A lot of people didn't, like, they skip it. I'm like, why would you skip it? Like,
It's only like
also people who watch things out of order. I'm like, what's wrong with it?
yeah, it's almost like it's only like six or 8 episodes, right? So I'm like, it's like speed.
I don't know.
Like,
Yeah, well, it's like, why would you want to know how it all started? Even if it's like not necessarily relevant immediately to like the next seasons. Like, I feel like watching like how it all begins is like super fun, right?
yeah,
To me,
and by watching that show or that season, then when Steel Ball Run finally comes out, right, you'd be like, ah.
I think it's cool to see like how the power scaling was in the beginning, where it's like, people were just punching people with like fire hands. Like that was like the combo. And then going to like because I feel like stands were like cooler, because I knew like going into it that like I didn't really know what a stand was, but I seen like the memes up to that point. So I know there's like some kind of like mystical entity of some sort. But watching it from like using Haman and then having stands all of a sudden, I'm like, yo, what the heck? Like, that's crazy.
Yeah,
See, skipping stuff, they're robbed.
Yeah, like if you like start off like pretty much, I think a lot of people, right? Their first introduction to JoJo like was probably like part 3, where like the OVA came out randomly. It was on like in like Blockbuster or something, right? Some the JoJo OVA,
Yeah.
so everyone watched it. We're like, what the fuck is that? And we saw it, like, holy shit, this is kind of good. What is this? Then years later on, it went dormant. Then no, the video game, the fighting game was out, and people kind of knew that the whole with the DL doing the whole like dropping a steamroller on someone. That was like everyone's like, where did that come from? Then eventually, when the anime came out, that's when everyone's like, oh hell yeah.
That was actually one of my favorite TFS jokes once I watched parts of, was the whole steamroller thing when Goldo used the time stop and went, so what?
Oh, yeah.
And
I
then,
do think this...
pressed the steamroller on him.
I do think the steamroll is a joke that keeps on giving. Like, I don't think like the anime will ever outlive like that iconic moment. Because I think it's just the most random like. Not only am I gonna freestyle, I'm gonna hit you with the heaviest thing I can think of. And the author will like look like he just like looked outside. It's like a road roller.
Yeah, I just love that part where it's like, I think in the OVA he didn't even use a steamroller. He used just like a normal like gasoline tank or whatever on him. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, and so from that, right, everyone's like, oh, okay, maybe they're gonna do that in the anime's like, nah, keeping it original. We're doing the steamroller, baby.
Like, if I always go out, I would imagine like I go out by a steamroller. It's like the most random thing.
The most random thing because the guy found that and came back to drop that shit on you. I'm like, god damn, deal, you're an ass.
He left and grabbed it and then came back.
I mean, like I think you were saying before, Dio is kind of silly. Where like, just to fuck with Podunov, he like stopped time, grabbed him, put him down the stairs, and let him do that a few times.
I was like, you like picked him up.
Like man, Dio, you're kind of an ass.
That's not funny.
Still, he's only a second tier hater to the Reverse Flash.
That's true. Reverse Flash is just on demon time all the time. He's just so like having powers to that scale and then being petty with it. It's just so silly.
So that's the best combo. Like you have this crazy power where you could do so much good or so much evil, but you decide to be petty.
But then it's also like, if I had powers, I would probably also be petty because I can, and you can't really stop me. So it's so maybe I would do the same thing.
Like in retrospect, he had a point.
I was talking to Corey about this the other day. Kind of like, what powers would you want to have, and like for your own like devices, I guess. And I said, I think the power of mild inconvenience. Like I can like channel like I want this guy to be late to work, and then like the powers of the world will kind of just make him late to work in like really annoying ways. Or like his shoelace will just like keep keep untying, or like he'll like hit his like side on the side of like a countertop or something.
So you want like a more mild version of Wonder of You?
Yeah, because I feel like we can all deal with like big issues. Actually, like we can take it as like this is like a next chapter in my life, but like mild inconveniences, like you just gotta eat that and like still go about your day and just be annoyed.
Yeah, that would, especially if the guy tells you he's gonna do that to you, and then it happens, then you're just like, god damn.
Yeah, you can't necessarily stop it because you don't even know what you're trying to stop in that moment. So you just have to deal with it, knowing like, that I'm doing it to you.
Or like the whole day, like he's like, oh, I want to use my ability that makes your life mildly inconvenient. Like, okay, fuck that. The whole day nothing happens, but because you were so stressed out and worried about it, like
that's what I'm saying.
Then you get like a stomach ulcer. You're like, fuck, it worked.
Yeah, I don't even have to use my ability, and I'm still using my ability. Like it's a psychological warfare. Also, yeah, you never know if I'm using it or not. So even if something inconvenient happens, like I might not even be the one to blame. And then when you think that's the case, I'll turn it on, and then you'll never know. It's a really devious power. That's kind of timing I'm on.
Before I was like, if someone asked like, oh, what kind of ability you want? I'm like, time stop.
I don't know what I do with frozen time.
But like, after seeing like so many other characters in different shows, when they like if they're giving for like that kind of ability, right, and it never goes well for them, I was like, maybe that ability is not as cracked as you think it would be.
I just have too many questions with like freezing. I'm like, okay, so if you freeze time, right, do you still age normally? Like if you froze time for a year, or did you age a year and no one else did? Or, like how does that work?
I always imagined it.
Yeah. And then on top of that, if you step on like a blade of grass, does your foot get impaled because the grass is frozen?
Not only that, right, but like if the whole like you stop time and you like kind of live through that, right, even if your body doesn't age, like mentally, since like like you're like mentally the age of an 80-year-old, but like physically you're not. Like, you know what I mean? Like, is there kind of a disparity between that?
That's what I'm saying. Like, time stopping like is too much. It's too much. You know, that's why I don't want an overpowered ability, like where it's like I can control gravity, because I'm like, bro, if I could control gravity, I'm gonna like mess up physics and like make everything explode or something. Like,
Or
I don't have a physics major, and I'm not gonna want gravity.
you like divide by 0 accidentally, like, oh, I made a black hole. Oh.
Yeah, fuck. My bad.
It's like, sorry guys, we are all fucked.
Yeah, you said turn off. I don't know how I made it.
I mean, Gojo and fucking JJK had to learn
Yeah,
physics to a very, very fine degree to use his powers.
that's what I'm saying. Like, don't give me like, oh, I can like reshape atoms. Like, do not give me that power.
Just think of it
I would
like,
never use it.
you get the power, right, but you don't know like how to use it, right? So then you have to actually like become really, really smart to figure out how
Get
to
a
use it.
degree.
It's like, I have like multiple PhDs and now I can finally use my ability. How old are you? I'm 80. So Burrito, what kind of ability do you guys, and Milk too, what kind of ability do you guys want?
Any superpower.
Yep, any superpower.
I mean, I've always kind of liked the idea of teleportation, but if you think, like, there's other possibilities of things. Things could go wrong.
Sorry.
I don't know, but I
Gotcha.
like the idea of just. I'm late. Bam! Snap my fingers. Done. I'm there.
Have to look up what it's called.
That is convenient if you want to sleep in late. Like, I want to sleep in late.
I need
Sorry,
all the
not
extra
for
sleep I can get.
What power are we talking about now?
Just teleportation.
Teleportation. I'd be late to everything.
I'm
Because,
already
like-
am. At least I could teleport there.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I would be like, I'm gonna wake up 3 minutes before I need to be somewhere, and then like I can't find my shoes or something. I'll just be late to everything because I feel like I have more time. But I keep planning poorly.
You have teleportation ability and you'll all still be late though. You're like, damn it.
No, I'll be late way more because I'll be so much more careless with my time. So I'll be like, oh, I can teleport, it's fine. Not like fall asleep or something. Where were you? Like, I don't know. I thought I had more time.
No, you teleport to the company bathroom and you'd be like, no, I was here. I came in and I just had to poop really bad.
You know what's also kind of lame power? The forces of good in Star Wars, like using good force powers versus the bad ones. I'm like, I would be a Sith all day. I'm like they get all the good ones. Like, I can talk to animals. I can force push people, and like, and what? Like, it's like that's it. Like, that's a good guy.
The good side has their own version of fucking Force Lightning. Like Force Lightning is weirdly not
like-
actually a Sith thing, but
Oh, really?
yeah, both sides can use it. It just it comes from a different place.
Comes from anger and angst.
Like Luke in Extended Universe had the Green Judgment stuff,
Oh,
or shot people with green lightning. Those like relate to like injustice or something, or justice, if I remember.
fair enough. So I have a question about Star Wars. Is the Gray Jedi a thing? I read it somewhere in a fanfic or something. I don't know, but like, is there such thing as like the Gray Neutral whatever?
No.
Yeah, I don't think that's a thing, right? Okay. So I'm pretty sure that's like some edgy Reddit mod.
The closest there is would be Qui-Gon Jinn being
Oh.
like, I'm a Jedi, but I mean, Council's kind of dumb.
but technicality.
The in-betweens are usually just neither. Like, it comes down to like, Jedi aren't. It's hard to explain, but
It's okay.
the whole Jedi versus Sith thing isn't really a good versus bad Sith power or bad Force power thing. They're just factions.
It's like the goody two shoes versus kind of the emo guys.
Well, I think it's more
There
like we
are
should.
neutral people, but they don't. They still, even the neutral people, follow more towards the light side of the Force. Qui-Gon Jinn more followed the way of the Force, and then there's other situations like that. Oh shit, Mace Windu.
I was about to say, isn't Mace Windu kind
drew
of
upon the dark side in his saber stuff,
Oh.
which is why Palpatine had such a hard time with him.
Sir. And he's a baller.
He's like, oh man, this guy's cool. His shit's purple. Damn.
I don't know if it's true or not, but I remember reading something where it's like why is her purple? And everyone was like, oh yeah, light and good, or like evil and whatever. He's like, I just want, and then apparently the actor just wanted a purple lightsaber.
It's like, nope, I'm doing this. This is what I want.
I mean, or the fact that director's like, okay, like, that's the best part.
I mean, it's cool. It hits, like, it's cool. And then he died to Anakin. That's like, okay, well. Honestly, I never was a big fan of Anakin to begin with. Even like during his good arc. I kind of like, I don't know, he's just too much Sasuke going on, I guess.
Yeah, and that's the reason why, like, I mean, I'm not sure how, like, if everyone was like reading Naruto like on time, but there's something that I call like the year of Sasuke, where like for like 1 year it was just like every like issue was like just it was Sasuke. So it's like every time you're like, oh, new issue of Naruto's out, right? It's like, oh Sasuke doing, oh yeah, he's doing this again. You're like, God, man. Then that's why like one of my favorite characters, at least in my top 3, I put Raikage there because Raikage fucked up Sasuke. I was like, oh, okay, I like him a lot.
Yeah, bro was like suplexing people.
Yeah, I mean,
I think he
say no
tried to fuck up Sasuke. Both reactions.
I mean, Killer B
Sasuke
definitely did.
Literally, yeah, he did.
Yeah, Killer B fucked him up.
Didn't Sasuke literally take his arm?
Yeah, oh no, yeah, technically, yeah, kind of, because he burnt his arm with the black fire, then Raikage's like, I guess I have to like, no, he guarded with black fire. Raikage's like, if you want to stop, I'm just gonna just beat you, and just hit him anyways. Like, oh, I guess I have to cut this arm off before it, disintegrates because of the black fire. Dude, I just didn't like Sasuke. He has so much hacks. I was like, man.
And he still gets beat up by a guy who knows 3 moves. For a single shot of clone, and really that's about it. Sorry,
I mean,
not even 3.
Like, even Maruda came out, Maruda's like, oh yeah, this guy is the strongest physical fighter ever. And if I didn't have all this hacks bullshit, Guy would essentially win against a fight with like Guy versus Maruda. Guy would win. Isn't that crazy?
That's crazy for a guy who's
I think
like.
also though part of it was Madara was well aware he was immortal, and he was just like,
I guess he wasn't immortal enough for that. The alien came and took over.
What?
That's like everyone's a gangster until a random alien rabbit lady comes and takes over your body.
I will say, yeah, the power scaling in Naruto was like exponential. Because like, you know, I think it was pretty moderate in the beginning, but yeah, towards the end, I'm like, we are literally warping through dimensions at like a moment's notice. Like, what's going on?
This is how bad the power scaling was. It was so bad where Kakashi, who's a certified badass, right? Like, he knows over 1,000 G, all that stuff, right? He should be one-shotting everyone, but he wasn't. Like, when you look at everyone else than him, he kind of seems kind of like tame compared to everyone else. I was like, no, he's strong.
You can't, you know,
Can you
can't
go
transfer
lay in bed
an
and I will
entire
get there when
village
I'm
with like
done
a
with
blink
this
of an
fight?
eye. Like, what are you, a casual? Like, what?
I mean, it's almost like the whole Jogo and JJK versus like he versed Sukuna and Gojo got immediately just curb stomped. But when he fights anyone normal,
incredibly strong. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like people don't give him his flowers. Like, he's like, bro, he tore up the other team. Like, he just went there. It's like, oh, these guys are kind of strong, and to casually tear up everyone here.
And also, even when he was fighting Sukuna, like, he was lighting the entire city up, like, easily. Like, at any point, if you wanted to crash out and there's no like immediate main character there, he probably could do crazy amounts. He could wipe like a city off a planet, like off like the map, like instantly. He was crazy strong.
Honestly, I have a feeling though, because like he has like I bet if he was playing D&D, he would be rolling 1s all the time too, because he has no luck, right? If he fought Hikari, I'm pretty sure he would have got his ass beat. I have a bad feeling that Hikari just would have just bullshitted his way and somehow beat him.
Honestly, when it comes to like special grades or whatever, I think Hikari is probably the coolest example of like he's strong in a very specific way. Where it's like he's not necessarily gonna like out like power scale you, but he has so much bullshit going on. Or it's like if you don't necessarily know what you're getting into fighting him, like you're just not gonna be like it's impossible.
Especially people like it's a Jogo where he gets mad easily. If you're fighting someone like Hikari,
Oh,
right?
he pissing you off. Yeah.
Like what kind of bull? Like first of all, your ability forcibly makes me like memorize your stupid fucking video game. Like what the fuck?
I
You
think it
know
was
he'll
like
be
a
mad.
romance or something. It was like a show, like a shoujo or something.
Yeah, no, it's like a shoujo series, and the pachinko game was based off of that. So it puts all that data into your mind automatically, and it just pisses people off. You're like, they're like, but
And on top of that, you go.
although I was gonna say afterwards, I was gonna say talk about that one lightning guy. I forgot his name. The guy that Hikari fought.
Yeah.
Bro.
Which is also crazy because I'm like, he's literally almost supposed to be unbeatable. He still couldn't beat Hikari. Like goddamn. Like, this dude's literally gambling in front of me right now. Like he's playing a gotcha and I can't beat him.
He's a well. I'm telling you, he's welling right now, and that's why he can't win.
Yeah. Also, I think later on in the manga, like there's like the comedy dude or the guy who thinks like things are funny. Like his power is kind of like you get kind of brought into like the Toon Force a little bit.
Oh yeah.
And he fights Ghetto for a while, and Ghetto's like, what is going on?
The only reason why he could like, which tells you right, like Geto has like a very was it Kenjaku has like a good comedy side to him, so like he didn't instantly lose because he's a pretty funny guy, just as his base form. So like he's able to do better comedy than the comedy guy.
Yeah. I also like the lawyer guy. He was really cool. Like kind of like adding to like the plot a little bit. And like he was very, like he was like, I don't know what this is, but then he learns how to use like her stuff, and like he's a really, quite the foe for like I think Yuji, right?
Oh yeah. And you saw the amount of glazing Sukuna did for him, right? Sukuna's like, oh man, this guy's fucking awesome. He learned this shit in like a week. Other people take months. He fucking gets it. Then if you look on the side, right, Yuji learned all those things too. But every time Yuji does anything kind of cool, Sukuna's like, man, fuck this guy. It's like, fuck this kid.
I mean, it's well established. If your blood red is Sukuna, he hates me.
Yuji's biggest hater is Sukuna.
I will say, seeing Mahito get beat up by Yuji and Toto was very satisfying. Or Mahito, whatever.
I mean,
honestly, I've seen devious characters in shows. Mahito was probably like one of like this guy has to go kind of characters I've ever seen in my life. But this dude is just heinous.
Yeah, that's what I think. He's one of my favorite bad guys just because he's evil. Yeah, he has no like redeeming qualities about him. He's just an evil piece of shit, and that's what makes him great. Like, it's technically in a sense, Sukuna doesn't have any like much redeeming qualities in the first place too. So like they're just bad people doing bad shit because they want to. I was like, see, that's refreshing instead of having like. I mean, technically,
he's misunderstood. Like he's not misunderstood. He's taking evil baths. What is it? What the hell's an evil bath?
Yeah, it's almost like technically in Demon Slayer, the main bad guy Muzan, he's more on the petty side. He's like evil, but it's based off of him being petty.
I mean, they did explain the evil bath.
How do they explain it? No, I might have just missed it.
It's basically he bathes in so much cursed energy that it fucks with
Megami Soul.
the soul. Yeah, it makes it harder for the original soul to overcome the cursed soul.
I mean, but Megami was potential, man, and he showed no potential.
Yeah.
Oh no, he showed a lot of potential. It's just Sukuna used to.
Yeah.
Like you saw how big his fucking new was.
Oh yeah, it's like, oh, he's like, Sukuna's like, size does matter.
I like the part when he starts using that fucking elephant to be like, yeah, fuck your piercing blood, I got my own.
Yeah, I got high pressure water, which is arguably more scary.
Or the fact that Sukuna during that fight, he's like, I could do these other cool moves, or I could throw a fire extinguisher at your ass. I was like, damn.
I was so hyped to see Magaraga for the first time, and also for the last time. Like the one time we actually see this guy, he gets beat in a fight, and never seen again. Well, I guess I think he's seen later with Gojo, but I think he comes back later, like to fight Gojo.
Yeah, but just still like, you're just like, okay,
maybe we waited so long.
Like, is Megami gonna use it and not die? Answer to that is he's never gonna use it.
They pretty much, Gege pretty much set it up to where there was no way that a normal, a normal Nine Shadows user could tame Mahoraga, it would have to be Sukuna because he's the only one skilled enough.
Yeah, that's the. I mean, that's the sad part. Or the fact
It's
that
like
like,
how, yeah.
I was gonna say, or the fact that like was Gojo still could beat it.
I like how Gojo was so scarred from Choji that he broke the inverted curse spear. He's like, no one's ever used this shit ever again. This shit is broken. He's like, I'm broken, but this is way too broken.
I know. See, I give like a special kind of like respect to Miguel, the African.
I think he's a great character. Like
Yeah,
he
like-
really like for a non-bullshit character, he held his own.
Yeah, you saw how he tanked like in the Jujutsu Kaisen movie.
Oh, he got his ass whooped.
Yeah, he was tanking all the. And remember later on, right? They said like even Hakari cannot take a punch from Gojo. Look how many punches Miguel took. He tanked that shit.
Yeah, so he got a whole Itman combo.
He's like, wow. After he's getting his ass beat.
Frame for frame, get him combo combo. Yeah, but he also his confidence too. Like he'll go into these fights being like, I probably won't win, but I can sure try. And he tries.
Or in the comic, there's a little like just the fact that like he just started dancing on there. It's like, yeah, I'm just gonna essentially make a stat buff and a stat debuff on you, and I'm gonna just throw hands. I'm like, okay, Miguel, I see you.
Yeah, well. In the movie, that the one with the Yuta as the main character, it ended with like him in like Africa, like talking to him. I'm like, what the what? I must have to read a manga on this one, so I'm confused.
I mean, he was over there. That's his student. It's kind of.
I think it's funny that Yuto was also a potential man, but actually did it.
Yeah, I'm like, shouldn't you be fighting Sukuna with all your bullshit going? Like you are like, like I feel like he's much more main character than Yuji. Even though I do like Yuji, but Yuta like kind of has like the whole main character thing going on.
That was it. Like it just. It's funny because like for his comic, right? Like if you had to like kind of attribute the main character and the secondary main character, is like he's the main character and the secondary main character is Maki, and technically those two put in the most work on Sukuna though. Like it's like who damaged Sukuna the most? Probably those two.
I feel like Nobara also like did a lot of work, and I feel like she doesn't like get like a lot of like credit. Also, she like died, but yeah, even like versus Mahito, she was really holding her own too. And he's not easy to fight. He beats most people. Like, Mahito's really strong.
Because he fights like and I think it helps because like Yuji's kind of a good dude. If Mahito fought anyone like unhinged like Nobara, like she does not get like if she's like, oh, I have to go kill these innocent people, like she's like, hey man, you're fucked. She using a hostage ain't gonna fucking stop me. I'm gonna beat your ass.
Another wasted character, the speech curse user guy. I forgot his name.
I mean, yeah.
I guess he's just too broken. I guess like if you were to use him objectively speaking.
I mean, the one I thought he was like another guy who's essentially a potential is like Lightning Guy, right? Like Lightning Guy did all that, and Sukuna just like no-diffed him so easily.
Yeah, Sukuna like they did a good job being like, no, Sukuna is like a different kind of like he's like a once in a generation kind of issue. And then sure enough, like people who like canonically are like incredibly strong are like, no, like Sukuna, it's not. You will probably not be Sukuna. There's just no fucking way.
The thing is, Sukuna generally he like always likes to play around, so he's like it's not even him like using all his abilities. Like most of the time he just wants to just do fisticuffs and just punch the shit out of you. Then if you survive his punches, then they say, oh okay, you're kind of tough. Let me slash you a few times, and most people just die from that part.
I think that Jogo got burned to death. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's. I mean, then later on you find out that was one of his super moves, but like when he used it on Jogo, it wasn't like powered up. He just used like the weak version of his move. I was like, god damn.
Yeah, I'm like, what?
Well, that's even ambiguous. He had a binding vow to where he could only. It was a lot slower to charge. It was a lot slower to move, and literally only Joko could be hit by it.
Wait, no, but not only that, right? Like that move is without or the full version of it. He has to use his domain. In his domain, he has to chop up a bunch of other bullshit, right? And after he essentially preparing the meal, then he could finally cook it with that move. So like Jogo did not get like the full force of it. He did get hit with it. So like regardless of how slow the charge up it was, right? It still fucked him up that bad. So most people can't even take. I mean, literally, my boy Choso. No, rest in peace.
You know, honestly, Megumi can tank a lot though. He got his ass beat. He got beat up by Sukuna in the beginning when he was like half powered though. But still, like he got beat through buildings. And he survived his dad attacking him. Like Megumi can take a punch.
I mean, the rabbit survived. That one rabbit was actually.
That's true. That's what I'm saying. Like what he lacks in potential, or what he lacks in like actualized potential, he does make up for it in the tenacity, I guess. Cause he be like getting punched through walls all the time.
Dude.
Which I'm like, is this like a cursed energy thing, or this is just like an animation thing? So I'm like, there's no, like, I don't understand his durability. Again, same with Yuji. I'm like, they're getting beat through like just non-stop, like collateral damage, and they're fine.
Yuji isn't.
Oh yeah, Yuji, that's true. He's experienced or an experiment. That's true.
And then he by the end when he's taking the big hits, it's because he has RCT through blood bending.
Oh yeah, until that one time where he fucked up the blood bending. Oh god, I fucked this up. Then his brother had to come like, hey bro, chill. Like, just relax. You got it. But yeah, he was getting like both of the brothers were getting fucked up. Like Choso got like what? Again, it's I don't want to say it like this, but he essentially got double fisted through the chest.
Happens.
Happens to the best of us.
Yeah,
Milk in the background, like what the fuck?
Survived against Kenjaku. Like when he popped up, I'm like, wait, he was still alive? Oh no.
Yeah.
My bad.
Was it and my main ship and Jujutsu Kaisen is gonna be Choso and Yakumo. They were a cute couple.
Honestly, I had a great time when Todo and Yuji were on the same screen. Like, I'm like, oh, this is gonna be great. Like, yeah, I'm gonna enjoy the next like 10 seconds of this like scene.
I wanted like it never happened in the show or in the book, right? But like my favorite would have been like if Choso, Todo, and Yuji were just all in the same room. The amount of chaos will be just like them like, I'm the brother. No, I'm the brother. They would have been super silly.
Yuji did get mad lucky when Chojo just happened to remember that like that's his brother, because Chojo was about to kill him.
So I just love how everyone just like was just okay with like Choso just being there at like oh yeah, wasn't he? No, let's not ask questions. Like it's cool.
He's like a truly like a what's it called, like a neutral line party, being like, I serve whatever like serves my best interest, and in this case, his family. Like,
yeah, I mean, he's essentially right. Like, what would happen if you put like in that world? He's like Tanjiro. Like Tanjiro was like, man, I tanked that move, or I would have died if I wasn't the oldest brother. If I was the second or the third, oh fuck, I would have died. But since I'm the oldest, I lived. I'm like, I don't think that's how that works, Tanjiro.
Yeah. You don't question it.
Yeah, it's like I don't think you could tank more because you're the oldest. So, speaking from experience, right? I'm the oldest. I don't think I could tank that kind of bullshit, Tanjiro.
See, that's my thing. Like when it comes to like Superman and like characters who are super strong, I'm like, does that also equate to super durability? Like if you can lift a car, can you still get a paper cut?
Your bones have to be strong enough to lift.
Or something, right? Because like
it has to be strong enough to not tear itself. So I'd assume so.
But it becomes a little bit harder to like explain if it's like in the world of magic, right? Where like, which is weird because like in world of like not like those little like isekai shows where magic is everywhere, people could use like physical enhancement or some shit, right? Why is there like a patriarchy, right? Because if you think about it, right, if it doesn't matter man or woman, if you're strong as fuck, you could punch someone through a mountain, right? You know what I mean? I think it would be like everything would be pretty equal. Like in that world.
If I could like take your oxygen away at a moment's notice, I would assume your strength doesn't matter too much.
Yeah, see, that's what the world of magic makes like kind of like that's what's hard to like do like, oh, isekai, but magic is like rampant. You're like I think the world would be
Like, if it's like Fairy
different.
Tail, yeah, I agree. Like Fairy Tail was like, anyone can have like any power that can do anything, really. So it's kind of hard to like, how do we keep society from imploding?
I mean, do I still watch those kind of series? Yes, I will 100% watch it, but I always think it's kind of like weird with like
Fairy Tail's a good guilty pleasure.
Yeah, I like very defined power systems. Like Hunter x Hunter is great. Like they explain exactly how things work, and most characters fall within that niche. Then you have like Gon, who's going to like turn into an adult, a future version of himself, which is causing him life of his current life. Which I'm like, what? What's going on? He's like expending future Ned, basically. It's just crazy.
yeah, that's why I mean until I think it was Brie and I were talking about this like just a little while ago, but like until Jujutsu Kaisen got kind of weird with the whole like binding vow for everything. Before that happened, I liked Jujutsu Kaisen's kind of thing where like you have a strong move, right? If you say like explain your ability, it works better or it's more potent. And if you like say like, oh, do like a normal binding vow, like, oh, I can't use it, I'd like no, make my ability very niche, then it does something a little bit different. Like that was cool until Sukuna came along and broke all that. He's like, yeah, if I just don't eat pizzas on Tuesdays, yeah, my ability just kills the fuck out of you and your whole family. You're like, oh, okay.
The idea of like using data dumping your ability on opponents is pretty silly, but kind of funny.
Oh, actually, the hilarious part is,
yeah.
Oh no, I forgot his name. The slot dude.
Yeah, Hikari, yeah.
His whole power works because it's an info dump,
Like,
and
what?
it's non-lethal. So it's like, oh yeah, he can domain expansion you in less than a tenth of a second, and he will because it's non-lethal. Sorry.
Yeah, but you will be getting beat up the entire time, and he's also invincible the entire time.
And he's also dancing.
And like everybody that's like, oh yeah, he only hits people, they just forget that he can summon subway doors to come what the F.
Is that not only that, but like his like being punched by him is like being punched by a dude with sandpaper on their hands. You're like, what the hell?
Sorry, things are going off the wall a little bit.
But me, so I liked it. I mean, Hakari, I think, was like him and the lawyer guy. They definitely were like, I was like, okay, they were cool.
Like they felt like special grade, being like, why are they special? Because like they're not. You can't classify their power in any conventional sense.
And not gonna lie, when lawyer man used his ability on Sukuna, right? I was just as shocked as them when they found, oh yeah, by the way, you took his weapon. Everyone's like, fuck.
Yeah.
I felt the same way. I was like, dude, I didn't even think about that one. It's like, oh, they got my ass too. I would have been the same, like a character there, but like, huh?
Yeah, so Scooby fucks around so much. He's like, for the next 8 seconds, like no one's allowed to move, and there's like a meteor coming down.
Oh yeah,
okay, you guys move now. He's like, bro.
Yeah, he's such a dick.
It's funny. He's so fast. Like he's fucking with everyone at the same time. It's like, bro.
And he's also petty enough to like, if you did like move like a millisecond early, he would have definitely chased you down to kill you.
You are. He's playing JJ Count creative mode. He can't keep getting away with this.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that is the author's self-insert. He's like, oh yeah. That's what they have that one meme where it's like, hey, who's your favorite character in JJK? Like, oh, my favorite character is, Nanami. Next panel, he's dead. He's like, my favorite character is like, shh, Gig is listening.
Oh, excuse me, Jesus. Oh,
Nanami has such a sad death, bro. I'm like, he fought like he was really just doing his job. Like he's like the definition of like, I'm just trying to like keep the streets safe enough while I'm getting paid. He went out like a hero, man.
He's like, oh man, when I finally like get some time off, I'm gonna go to like this one one of these little tropical islands. It's gonna be great. Then Mahi told there, he's like, hey bro.
And that's after he got burned alive.
Yeah.
Like, and he was fighting the entire time. I'm like, god damn.
or the fact that was it Mr. Super Speed Man or the old guy.
Yeah.
I like the fact that like it's like you don't really see it in the like the in the show or like, in the comic book, but in the side stuff, right? He's like, oh yeah, he's really into animations, and he like watching like old anime movies and stuff, and he's like, that's his hobby. I was like, oh, he's a very cute hobby. I'm like, oh, even though he's kind of a, even though he's a dick.
His power is so ridiculous.
I mean,
like,
he did
even if you
raise
explain,
the biggest misogynist in that series.
that's fair.
No, I mean,
Monkey killed them all.
it's not him, right? Isn't it like is his one of his grandkids or whatever? Is the guy's gonna be coming up in the next season? He's in the trailer. The other speed guy.
That's what I'm saying. He raised Navarro.
Yeah.
I think that's
Yeah. Or like no, it's like
Also,
Naoya, I think.
No, it starts with an N. Sorry.
Yeah.
Can't believe I mixed him up with the injured.
How dare you?
so his power is ridiculous. I mean, you're telling me if I don't move exactly within a frame that I'm supposed to move, that I can't even see, I get stun locked? It's like, what the fuck? That doesn't make any sense.
Or that I just like the fact that he was looking down on Choso and he thought, like, oh yeah, I got this, and Choso's like, no, you don't. He's like, I'm the big brother, right? And that's the reason why I'm gonna beat you with big brother power. I was like, okay.
That's pretty happy with Choso versus Yuji. That was really fun to watch.
Naoya.
Yeah, no, yeah. Zen in Naoya. Yeah, that's him. What were you saying about Choso and Yuji?
Yeah, it was kind of cool to see like Choso like for the first time fight. Well, first it's kind of cool to see him just being like, I am going to kill Yuji, and then as soon as he sees Yuji, I'm going to kill him, and he starts just trying to kill him immediately, like with that, like with no words, he starts trying to fight him, and then like seeing them fight in the bathroom was really cool.
I like the just the was it the memory that never happened, where he's like, just all the siblings are just like talking and just having a good time. They're like, hey, yo, bro, this and this, like, oh yeah.
Yeah, no, Joe, he was like actually like tweaking out, like he's not okay. He's like, what?
Like,
I don't know how I
Kenjaku
feel if I was
does the
mid-fight.
grossest
Yeah.
thing.
What's up?
Like Kenjaku or Sukuna said, Kenjaku does the grossest thing.
I agree. Kenjaku's fucking weird.
Like, I need an insurance plan for Sukuna. I'm gonna take some back shots
Yeah, I was like,
From
wait.
from the son of his twin brother, or who I thought was his twin brother. Really, it was the grandpa, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And
It was
that mean-
strange.
and that means even the grandpa knew something was off. He's like talking to his son, really? What the fuck, bro?
Yeah, he's like, hey, this chick is clearly crazy. Can you not? Maybe.
And now we know Yuji's dad is into crazy girls. He's like, oh, this is my type.
Yeah, the Itadori family tree is it's not beating any allegations.
I bet Yuji's dad was like, hear me out.
Hear me out, no.
Have you seen what you can do with conflict?
Silence. I'm only half listening, and I feel like I only hear tidbits, and then it's something that could be taken inappropriately. Sometimes maybe on purpose, sometimes not.
Okay.
That's anime in general, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
What?
Has the power of changing bodies
Okay.
by basically removing his own brain and placing it in another body, right? So he survived this way for thousands of years.
Okay.
He decides at one point he's going to take a woman's body
Okay.
and then gets with the main antagonist's great nephew and bangs that great nephew so that he can make the main character of the show as an insurance policy against the main antagonist.
You lost me. I am going to be honest.
He took a woman's body so he can have the child with the great nephew of the main antagonist. So he had an insurance policy against the main antagonist.
Oh, okay. So he's like, oh,
Yeah, he gave birth.
Yep.
Which
Is it gay if you're in a woman's body?
But the thing is, right,
Yes.
we never knew if, like, remember, we just knew Kenjaku was, like, at one point a dude a few times, but we don't know if Kenjaku, like, what Kenjaku started out as, or if it even had, like, you know, like, he might have been alien too, because now we're dealing with aliens now, so.
I mean, maybe after a while, like if you're alive for that long, like you're so you probably like you're so you're probably just so unusual at that point where it's like things that are taboo to us are just very normal to him or them, I guess, at this point.
I think
Like whoever you were at the beginning, like you're probably just changed.
is because curse techniques seem to be like related, and since Shrine was not Yuji's natural one, he just developed it because
Yeah, he kept on, like, experience it
makes you
through.
wonder if his actual curse technique is one he would get naturally would be the related to the reverse gravity.
Oh yeah, things like in Yuji's. Oh yeah, because it was reverse gravity. That's the body that was used. Yeah, that. And then if Yuji learned reverse curse technique, that he would have turned gravity or anti-gravity into gravity. Then it's like, oh, by the way, I could just. I'm like, Kenjaku, stop pulling shit out your ass, man. Like, come on, come on.
Technically,
That's how it should work.
he could have learned the curse. Well, I think it's a thing where not every technique has a reverse curse technique, but presumably Yuji would have already had access to it by since he already knew, you know.
Yeah, right now Giga is gonna be watching this stream. It's like, okay, you guys are talking a little too much shit. I want to kill all of these characters. I'm like, Giga, stop, please.
You're gonna
Technically
put a character in
already
the
had,
show.
Reverse.
Yeah, he's gonna go to other characters that you like.
I think it's curse technique reversal and reverse curse technique. Like reversals when you use the opposite of your technique.
Yeah, so if your technique is wet, your reverse technique is dry.
Yeah. So if you already know how to make the positive form of it, or know how to make positive energy, I think you already have the positive form of it. But then some just don't have it, like Yuta doesn't have it.
Like, does Yuji, up until like the very end, does he even have like a curse technique? Is it just him channeling his curse energy into like his attacks, basically? That's like, that is his
No,
like curse.
he has two by the end.
Yeah, by the end he starts getting like the word like the dismantle and shit like that.
Yeah.
But not even dismantle, but like whatever, like the copy,
Copy of
the
Super.
Microsoft cut, yeah, move.
Yeah, he technically, through blood, did inherit blood technique.
And for a while he was really just punching people.
I mean, technically he's still, that's how he won.
He's the Black Flash Merchant. Like,
I just love it how even Sukuna's like, bro, I think this guy's gonna fucking Black Flash me. like he always fucking does it.
Oh man, it was crazy when like Toto Black Flash Mahito and it basically had no effects, but it was cool.
Yeah,
the
they're
big
like,
does it, and it's like, I'm in danger.
dude, I like it the first time Mahito was talking all that shit and him and Sukuna were just laughing at Yuji. Then all of a sudden, like, Yuji ran up and punched Mahito in the face. He's like, yeah, that ain't gonna fucking do shit. Then Blitzer's like coming off his nose. He's like, oh, wait a minute. This motherfucker could actually hit me.
Where was Paul? No. Oh no.
He's like, help. I mean, the fact that Mahito learned how to do like a something so many second version of a domain expansion, because he's like, I'm scared that if I do one that's longer, Sukuna's gonna mess me up.
Oh, he's gonna kill me again.
And didn't he learn that from Gojo?
Yeah.
Or yeah.
Yeah, he was like a genius for how young he was, relatively.
I mean, it's in their nature to do that kind of shit.
See,
I do like the JJK jumpings.
Oh yeah,
like,
those
there's
are
no
the
line
best.
here. It's like either you win or you lose, or we're jumping them.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I appreciate for the series where like when they have like an enemy, they're like, no, we're all gonna fucking jump this motherfucker. Like, you just wait.
Crazy.
Like,
his bro's broken, bro. Just beat him up.
I do think it's funny that JJK's biggest inspiration was Bleach.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Especially how he made Yuji's domain expansion. Did not explain what it actually did at all. Just
Yeah.
And we still don't know the
give it
name.
a name.
Yeah.
Just like fucking Yuji. It's true Bankai. Just we don't know what it does. He was broken immediately. The end.
Yeah, he's like I riding this story for too long. I'm tired. Like, let's end this shit.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of that, right, like, there's the animation on that, right, like, I think, right, personally, I think that, because of, you know, when they first showed the full face of Gojo, right,
Yeah.
I think after that scene, if you look at, like, then he became, like, a phenomenon where people who don't watch anime and stuff are like, oh, yeah, do you know who this character is? Oh, that's Gojo. Right, like they went to different countries and like we know Gojo. It's like, what's he from? Oh, I don't know, but I know Gojo. Because of that, right? I think nowadays characters are like they're actually like animated with like their eyebrows and eyelashes all match their hair color.
Yeah.
Because prior to that, right, if a character has blue hair, his eyebrows and eyelashes could be black. But now it's like, okay, let's just make them all match because their hair is the same color.
As it should be. I find it especially when characters are illustrated, like when their hair doesn't match their eyebrows, or I'll give like a beard or a goatee, I'll give that a pass. Like your eyebrows need to match your hair color. I don't know. That's just...
Amelia Clark in Game of Thrones had her contract that she no longer had dire eyebrows because they were burning her skin. Because remember, towards the end, it's like, the fuck?
Right, dark eyebrows. I mean, from a drawing standpoint, if you're drawing realism, I only just tuned in the last 20 seconds. But normally, I would draw someone with slightly darker eyebrows than the rest of their hair.
Mm-hmm. I'm saying, like, if you have black hair, like, I do not want to see blonde eyebrows. So, like, get out of here.
Nah, I don't like that style. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like an intentional choice.
Like I think it would be
And
okay
the
if
choice is wrong.
if the character's like has multi hair color, like oh he's like black and like one other hair color, then like okay his eyebrows could be some kind of mismatch or whatever. And that's the only way that's allowed. If it's not, then no, it better be matching.
So get out. Get out.
All you would-be artists out there, now you know. We judge stuff like that.
Did we just both say that at the same time? Or did you say
What?
something else? The more you know.
The more you know is the more you know. Fun fact.
Reading Rainbow. Has a little star that comes on the screen.
Oh, did you?
I can't do anything. Let me stick my head down.
Anything for you.
Take a look. Now I gotta finish at least.
So it's like,
Rainbow. Thank you. I heard they're remaking that.
really?
I saw an article somewhere. I'm gonna Google it. Reading.
Which is good. I mean, I think it was it's almost like kids these days don't know about the whole like, was it the Schoolhouse Rock?
Oh, you mean a conjunction junction?
Hell
with a
yeah.
shear function?
Dude, that helped me out. when I was in school before, I was like, dude, what's this one? Was it? I forgot. Like, how do I use this? I had to like hum that song to myself. Like, oh yeah, that's what it is.
I would like sing the entire song in my head, and I still wouldn't even know what the concept was. Like, I remember like what the song was about, but I can't remember how to use it.
A Reading Rainbow reboot has launched as a digital series on Kidzuko YouTube channel, hosted by viral social media librarian Michael Threets. The new version features weekly episodes released on Saturdays.
They need to put that shit on. They need to put that on TikTok and stuff too. Like they need to just flood the zone with it. Kids be learning stuff.
I kind of miss Bill Nye the Science Guy. I haven't watched that like ever really. Like it's been a very long time, decades.
Dude, I just like the fact that like if you talk to like Bill Nye the Science Guy now, he's still the science guy, but he's mean as fuck. He's like,
yeah, he's pretty rough.
he does not mince words. Like you will learn when he's around.
Also, I've never really taken Neil deGrasse Tyson too. Seriously, I don't know how smart he is because I feel like he. I don't know if he's like. What's up?
Have opinions outside of astrophysics that end
Yeah.
up either being like wrong or just kind of out there. Just what goes.
Which maybe that's the way. That's the kind of person you gotta be an astrophysicist. I don't know. But yeah, he's a little strange.
Yeah, like the fact that like on those other weird like channels, he just like randomly appear and starts like not having an opinion about things. I'm like, this ain't astrophysics though. Why do you have opinion?
Now, okay, so how do you guys feel when like, let's say you watch like a YouTube channel because they do like Let's Plays, right?
Mhm.
And one day they completely rebrand to like they do like Pokemon card like collection, so they do like a bunch of like unboxings and stuff like that. Like now it's perfect within their right to like to don't create a copy, but if you built like you're basically your entire like 5-year career on one thing, is it like fine to transition, or should you just start like a different channel or something?
You know what? Like now that now we're doing this channel stuff, right? I get it because like if you had like one niche and that whatever that niche is didn't pick up, or like let's say for example you're doing like Destiny content, right? Right now Destiny is not doing that great, so you want to branch out to other things, right? But if you're gonna make a super hard pivot like that, and you have like prior to doing it, you have a sizable fan base, I think maybe that's when you probably should do like, okay, make a separate channel. But if it's like you have kind of a small fan base, long as like how your energy that you bring to it is like kind of the same, I don't think it's I think it's okay. Like know how don't be like when it's like, oh, like I'm like a really serious person, I have like a law channel, now I'm doing Pokemon cards and I'm very silly. That'd be kind of jarring.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying what to do, but you can't do that. Stop that right now.
So don't go from law to Pokemon. Do it both at the same time. That would see. Anyone out there?
There
Any
you go.
lawyers?
Niche.
Any lawyers out there? Now.
Hey, what are the Pokemon laws? Pokemon legality, which it would be interesting.
Yeah,
We
We
honestly
require
really
loyalty
actual
for the
laws.
or royalty, not loyalty. We require royalty and loyalty for the idea. You're welcome.
Because I think we all question like how legal is a Pokemon, and like what rights do they have in the universe? Because I don't know. I think it does raise a lot of things.
I was thinking about it. You're talking about the one meme where like it's like Batman is like tied up and Joker's like, it's like, hey, he's like, I caught a little Pokemon, Batman. I caught a little Pokemon, Batman.
Stop.
Yeah.
But honestly though, like I'm not sure what they were doing with Lopunny, like the evolved version or whatever. I was like, yo, hey.
Yeah, that's what I was like, bro. Like, I haven't played Pokemon really since like the early days, so that's what like some of the newer Pokemon I just don't know. I was like, that's a thing now. People be showing me Pokemon. Oh yeah, this is generation this. I could tell the Pokemon from the sound that it makes. I was like, bro, I cannot do that.
I tried playing Sword and Shield for a bit. It was a little bit of fun, but then it's just kind of too slow nowadays.
Yeah, because like I kind of like the original, the first 3 generation original designs, where it's kind of like very simple, right? Like you kind of like know what you're getting into when you're looking at these Pokemon. But now it's like, is that a fucking Digimon?
Also, the Mega Evolutions are kind of confusing. So I'm like, are these like canons or like canon Pokemon or what? Also, I'm like, is there a Mega version of Ditto? Like, does it turn into like a super clone of somebody?
That, I know there's like, I think in the newest one, right? Isn't there like a thing where like the Starmie is like a big ass Starmie with like very like pronounced legs?
It becomes like the Marvel like Starfish ST or whatever. I forgot what it's called.
I was like, what?
I mean, there's the, I think the Scarlet Violet did the whole thing with the Gato Match thing. They just make them big versions of themselves.
Huh.
I kind of wish they stuck with Mega Evolution because that was actually cool. But they
The Mega Evolution, that's the one where like, was it Charizard's like black and blue, right?
Yeah, he had two different forms. The Y one was
Just Skull Greymon or War Greymon.
yeah, like one version turned him into.
There is a difference.
There's a difference. One version turned him black and blue, and he had dragon typing, and the other one just made him basically more Charizard, normal Charizard.
Sure.
I mean, okay, how about this? Were you guys more of a Pokemon person or a Digimon person?
I mean, who says Digimon? Like,
Hey,
like I don't think I've ever met anyone. Like, well, I do think that like
I'll step
I
up.
personally enjoyed. I don't know. I like the buff for different reasons. But I think Pokemon's easier to get into.
PlayStation era, I was totally into Digimon. Digimon World was the shit.
Dude, I just remember
now
the
I'm probably more Digimon Shin Megami Tensei.
oh, I mean, the reason why I brought it up is like even though I lived in Japan at the time, right, I watched Digimon on the was it on Cartoon Network?
Hmm.
And I just remember like the original opening, right, like the Digimon Digital whatever something, right. And then I watched the movie, the Digimon movie, right? And one of the insert songs, like, oh man, this insert song is kind of cool, right? Then later on, I was like telling one of my Japanese friends, "Is like, dude, that's just the fucking opening." I was like, no, it's not. No, it's not. Then I listened to the Japanese opening. I was like, oh, I get it.
I think with Digimon though, I just could not understand the Digivolutions or Digivolve into whatever, because like they look like they made no sense. I'm like the hamster turns to an angel human, like the bat turns to like the BDSM devil thing, and then like Gaomon turns into like a knight. Agumon has like 80 transformations. One Digimon's like a piece of poop. I'm like, what's going on?
Dude,
I couldn't
liked it.
I couldn't understand.
I liked. I mean, I will say this. I liked it. I never understood it, and I was like, as a kid, I'm like, yeah, it's good. Good enough for me.
And then I remember like watching like I just watched like random episodes that played when they played or whatever. So I'd be kind of like for some parts of the story where I'm like just not caught up. I'm like, I don't know what's going on here. But like I realized there's like this like huge racism between like humanoid Digimons and more monster looking Digimon. You know, so what's going on?
No, there was like actually
race war.
actual death where like there's like I think in the season 2, one of the characters like he's evil, right? And he's evil because like his brother like one day just his older brother disappeared or something like that, and it's because his older brother and his like his friend group, they fought this one like Digimon that's evil, and the Digimon killed quite a few of the kids. I was like, whoa, wait a minute, what? You could die in this world?
Oh yeah, Digimon Survive. It's a visual novel. Yeah, people just fucking die.
Yeah, they don't mess around.
Trending, you have to keep everybody alive, but it's yeah, you have to go through the game once to even get to that.
Also, I remember I can't remember which one it was, but the caterpillar nerd Digimon, I forgot his name.
Yeah, I mean,
it was bullied and abused for like the longest time.
No,
Like and I was like, yo,
dude, the reason why that dude is evil is he was the guy. He's the guy where he has the older brother that got killed, like apparently in a very bad way, like, and it traumatized the kid, I think, and the kid that's why he became he got brainwashed by the thing that killed his brother, I think. So then he became evil, and that's why he was essentially torturing his little worm bro, and the worm bro eventually becomes tough.
Yeah, also the worm dude, his Digivolution is so fucking sick. It's like basically a Power Ranger.
Yeah.
Like, but it's super cool. He's still a nerd though, so that kind of small, but it is what it is.
You're like, oh, by the way, you may be cool, but you're a nerd.
Yeah, the Mecha Wolf dude, the Veilmon, like the blue one, lizard thing. I don't know what it was. Kind of like a kangaroo. Yeah, I really like the designs of like their evolved forms or whatever.
It was all of it is very wild. Like sometimes you could like, okay, I kind of see how this evolved to this, right? But sometimes you're like,
they don't make any sense. Yeah, like like the only one I can kind of follow is like the wolf, the Mecha Wolf. I'm like, okay, like, I'm not sure where the robotic stuff came from, but like he still looks like a blue wolf, so I can follow that part. For a second, Rainamon, the fox Kitsune looking one, I'm like, kind of hot. I'm gonna say it.
Oh, when she actually turns into an actual lady.
Yeah, I was like, I mean, if she's Digimon, I'm a Digimon. You know what I'm saying?
Is there any rules against the Digimon?
You said any? Wait, what did you say?
You know what I said. It's like, said there's no laws against the Digimon, Boxot.
I mean, it's all pixels and numbers. You know what I mean? It's all binary.
Just ones and zeros, bro. Is that someone like gagging? That's someone went, oh.
Oh.
Okay, but going back from the what's there? The JJK stuff, right? I'm trying to think of what was the other a tangent that we were on last time. I'm trying to
Like about JJK?
no. I'll say because it was like something like was it like a universe? Oh, let me see. Was it that one? What were we talking about? Like, what's your favorite character in like different series?
Maybe. I don't know. Let's see. I would so when it comes to heroes anyway, or heroes. When it comes to characters, I really like Batman. But as I get older, I'm like, this dude just needs help. Like he just I can't justify like his backstory at all as like to become Batman. I'm like, the crime rate in Gotham is already incredibly high. You are not the first wealthy child to have their parents killed in some street accident. I can guarantee it. And you took it to such a level where you became a vigilante and like a vengeful one at that. And you take, I don't know. I'm like, I just feel like that's just not a strong enough backstory to support your behavior. You know, like he acts like he's just insane. Like he is Batman. If he has like the lasso of truth, he'll be like, I'm Batman. I'm like, that's like a different level of delusion. You know.
Do you think that's the reason why the Joker does it? He's like, man, this guy is so crazy. He actually makes me look kind of normal.
That's what I'm saying. I think the Joker, like, I think there's a conversation we have being like, who's more insane, Batman or Joker? I'm like, honestly, I don't know. Depends on the comic series. Because they're both out of their fucking mind.
It's sad when like you have like those random like the different kind of universes where sometimes like Joker's like he seems a little bit more sane. Like he has like oh I'm doing because no I'm a criminal and I do criminal stuff. I'm not a psychopathic vigilante with just a lot of money and time on my hands.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like Batman. Also like sometimes like Batman, so he's had to be rewritten a couple times depending on like just the era of like comics like full of censorship and whatnot. So the range of Batman villains, depending on like what was going on at the time, is so ridiculous. Where it's like you have like you know like Bane or like the Joker, but then you have like Condiment King and like the Calendar Man. Then you have like the Riddler.
Hell yeah.
And then you have Mr. Freeze. I'm like his cast of villains are all over the place.
I mean, technically that's the same thing for like was it any character that's been around like really long, where like the original like Avengers, like their enemies are like the Mole Man. You like really? There's a bunch of dudes that were like subterranean people. You could be fighting them.
Yeah. Like, well, why you do it? Like, why did you blow up that children's hospital for climate change?
He's like, he's not wrong though.
Yeah, he's not wrong, but he's also a murderer.
It's like I get it. You could have went about it in a different way, man. But or like was it? Or how about the fact that like the still thing I can't get over is like the versions of Spider-Man where he's like not a scientist but instead he just a cameraman.
Like a guy. It's kind of basically a loser.
Yeah, it's like, bro, you are smart. Like in the original comics, yeah, you made the web shooters. Like, can't you just make something else like not as potent and then scale it down and do something for that?
I don't know why Spider-Man is always broke.
I mean, he kind of does that in the main continuity.
In which one?
He, in the main comic continuity, he does end up using his intelligence to...
Yeah, I'm like...
The company. Unfortunately, it's because somebody took over his body for a while.
See, we're not... It's almost like saying, like... like in the like just like no the basic version of Spider-Man, he's poor. He's just a poor dude.
Yeah, he's like always just like poor, working like a below minimum wage job, and gets like ridiculed every day. And then fights crime for like community service. I'm like, bro, why are you living like this?
Or like if your friend's like, was it Harry Osborn? Like, hey Harry, why don't you just like I don't
Or
know.
even Tony Stark.
Yeah, like, hey, can we be roommates or something?
Right?
Yeah, like-
Save money on rent.
He tossed me a mil real quick for like saving the world. Thanks.
Yeah, because he's like, hey, I'm Harry. I know you since you're like a multi-billionaire, like $1 million to use. Like, well, for us, like $10, that would help me out. Like, I'm literally in poverty, bro.
Now I will say, if I was a hero or at least someone with powers, like I would probably be in a more, and I was like a full-grown adult with like adult responsibilities. Like I would probably be a mercenary, where it's like I'm not gonna go out of my way to save anybody, but if you compensate me for my time,
Taskmaster.
then I'll think about it. Well, it's just like what I don't like. Now you can say, what do I have to gain from like saving lives? It's like, well, you know, like just the social credit of saving life. But it's like, but I have a life to live too. Like I got like, I can't just be spending all my time just like fighting random people about things that like are out of my control. You know?
Dude, it's like it's awful having a power in that. First of all, like having a power, hiding it just in case like you get robbed by like the Rhino. Like, hey Rhino, get the fuck off me. It's like, well, what are you talking about? I'm stronger than you. Like that'd be okay, but like as soon as you have powers, right, everyone's be like, oh, let's test them. So that's I do not want to be powerful in whatever the Marvel world is, because someone's gonna be after you.
Honestly, I think my friends will be the worst. Like,
Actually,
if
funny
I can,
enough,
yeah, you're good.
if I remember correctly, currently in the comics, this is going back to the point because I have ADHD.
You're good.
So, not Harry Osborn, his dad,
Norman.
Osmond?
Norman. Yes, he is funding Spider-Man's shit right now.
I know, like,
yeah.
I think didn't that happen in one of the games too? Like, where it's like, yeah, he was funding Spider-Man, the scientist Spider-Man, essentially, this stuff.
Spider-Man Remastered.
Okay.
Oh, the Spider-Man, the Sony games right now. I think he was actually. He was funding at least Octavia's.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which in turn also kind of a little bit Spider-Man, but not. It was more, yeah.
Yeah, if I saved the world one time and like the mayor or whoever I saved that reasonably has some money to spend was like, thanks for the help, man. Like you really saved our lives. But okay, do you have like saving life kind of money? You know what I mean? Like it's like am I getting paid in faith bucks right now? Like what's going on here? It happens like more than twice in my like superhero career. It's like okay, I'm no longer a hero. I'm just a guy with powers.
I mean, see, that's when the world of My Hero Academia comes up, right? You're gonna be a corporate hero. Actually, not it. But actually, technically, I think the series better than My Hero. It's my hot take. Is a show called Tiger and Bunny.
I know what you're talking about. That show was hard to follow.
Which I mean, it was easy to follow. Season one. Season 1 was easy to, when it got to like season 2 in the movie, then it got kind of weird.
That was a strange show. It was entertaining, but I was like, what the hell is going on here?
Yeah, corporate heroes. That's what's gonna happen. Like, Boxlight, you end up being a corporate hero.
I mean, honestly, I'd rather just be a dude with like I'd rather just have the ability to teleport and just call it a day. It's like I'm not necessarily trying to help anyone or hurt anybody. I'm just a guy who can teleport.
You're gonna be put on a watch list because they always do that.
My superhero or my superpower would probably be intuitive aptitude.
Intuitive aptitude? Like what do you mean?
Forge from the X-Men, and Silas from Heroes, or Siler.
Oh.
Both could tell how something worked by just looking at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His original gift, anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, that would be scary because what happened if like it feels like those kind of abilities are the ones where like it's like it goes haywire. You look at something you're not supposed to, or some kind of entity comes along. You look at it, you find out how it works, and it just drives you crazy or something.
Brother, what is that, brother?
Like you
Well, part of the ability, at least in concept, is that you also understand it, because the power of the power is your brain is
I know, but what happened if you see like some kind of like some eldritch abomination and like something that's like that you're not supposed to know, and you stare into it and you're like, oh, I know how it works, and then it just you turn into, you know, like those stories where like you're fighting some kind of Cthulhu-esque monster and they, oh, I figured it out. Oh, good example, Bloodborne. You have eyes on the inside of your brain or inside of your head.
The thing is, usually in superpower universes, there's not that. And part, at least to me, part of the power is that your brain can handle what it's processing. Otherwise, there'd be no way for that kind of person to function in real life.
Yeah, cause you look at everything and you understand it. It's almost like this will be something that only was I'm not sure how deep in the lore of Type Moon you are on Boxod, but I think Burrito would know this. The mystic eyes of depth perception. Yep. Pretty much you could perceive the depth of everything, and your brain, if you perceive like it too hard, like monstery things that you're not supposed to know, it just fries your brain.
Yep. It is what it is.
That'd be an awful way to go. Oh, I understand that. Oh, nope.
Personally, I enjoy my ignorance regarding certain things, like where do I go after I die? It's like, you know what? I'm fine with not knowing that until I'm dead, personally. Like, I don't need that.
You get isekai.
I don't want to,
duh.
Yeah, I don't want to know.
No, you
Because then I'll be like, I'll be min-maxing my current life, being like, I'm farming up my skills now for when I get, like, I'm learning all these survival skills in case I get isekai later.
Yeah, see, I'm just telling you the truth. You just get isekai, right? You go to another world and you're like, and depending on the gacha roll that you have, right, the karma in life, if you were a good person, you get like isekai into like royalty, and if you were you did good stuff but you did one bad thing, right, you especially for ladies, they get isekai as a villainess, and if you're unlucky, you get isekai as a villainess right before your engagement is about to be called off. Yeah, see,
personally,
it's a typical trope.
Fantasy world, I'm just become like a merchant or like some kind of like regular person, because I'm like, first of all, there's no guarantee I'm the main character. I could be like the preemptive prelude isekai guy who dies and sets the groundwork for the actual isekai kid who comes later on or something. Oh, and also it's like I don't want to have to learn the entire power structure of like the world that I'm currently in. Like that might take me years before I even understand like what my capabilities are and who I'm supposed to be fighting or something.
See, I want to be the isekai guy that like when you go to like when you guys get isekai and stuff, right? You're like, why do people understand what like the internet is? Like they kind of
the language.
Yeah, like they use the word like internet slang and shit like that. You're like, why do they do this? And it would just be me spreading brain rot everywhere, and everyone would be like, yo, 6, 7, ha 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 ha. You'd be like, god damn it, I hate this world already.
He said, two, because of what?
But yeah.
Also, again, like, yeah, I don't think I have the hero in me to just be doing selfless deeds for like the sake of humanity. I'm like, I don't know you people. Like, I don't know the history of this world. You guys could be the villains. I don't know.
So,
like the first.
I don't know you.
You know, it's like some guys are like, hey, we need your help. Like the Demon King is like, okay, how do I know you guys aren't the bad guys? And the Demon King is a good guy. Like, I don't know like what happened. I don't know like the context of the story.
See, now when that happens, right, you're supposed to just play along with it, right? And then just kind of keep on like not really like fighting like just regular like run of the mill salamander, those kind of monsters, right? But you have to make sure they don't talk back to you like, hey, are you able to have a conversation? If the monster's like, yes, I'm able to talk to you, you'd be like, oh, okay, I gotta look at this at a different angle.
But then I don't know if it's like a monster who can fake talking, like they can read my memories and talk in a reasonable way to like make me think that like it's not evil, then it eats my face. Like I don't know.
I mean, first of all, you're not gonna be going up alone. They're gonna give you like a party, hopefully, unless they're evil. If they don't give you like a group of strong people, right? Which they might also assassinate you in your sleep, but who knows?
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, bro, I'll just be a nutcase the entire time. Like, dude, but yeah, don't touch that guy. He's like level 100, but like he trusts nobody and attacks everything that moves.
Now see, I'll just play along until like I could like safely run away without people noticing. Like, oh, he went on this one ship and the ship couldn't crash and all that, and he disappeared. I'm like, no, I just teleported somewhere else.
Just too many.
Living my slow life.
I guess I'm getting old. Yeah.
I don't trust people.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know who to trust. Like, not that like I need to know everything, but like I need to know at least what I'm starting with. But if I know nothing about nobody in the world I've never been in, like, bro, I'm so nervous. Like, like, and also I don't know if it's like some isekai scheme where like people keep getting teleported here and then like they get kind of like human trafficked. It's like some isekai plot that's like not true and they get like killed in the end or something. I don't know.
Oh yeah, there has been that's been like another trend recently for like before it's like, oh no, isekai is it's very straightforward. Now it's like either they're isekaiing you to use you as a sacrifice for something, or like use you as like a super soldier. Like, yeah, it's hard on these streets these days, the isekai streets. Teleported to a new world, you think, oh, new beginnings. Like, nah, we know who you are. Like, oh, okay.
I need an adult.
It's like
I am an adult.
he's like, guess what? There's
However,
no adults here.
Yeah, however, if there is a dark elf faction that is fond of me initially, I'm like, alright, I'm with the dark elves now.
Oh, okay, here we go. Box, I was like, oh
Yeah,
yeah.
I was like, I do. I'll take my chances.
Dark elves are completely matriarch. Well,
That's even better.
usually the men are used.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I'm with my people.
They're talking and you're talking, babe. What?
Men in Dark Elf society are lesser caste,
Okay.
and Dark Elf are very matriarchal.
Thank you for telling me.
It's alright. I'll adapt.
I'm more explaining it because it's kind of humorous to
It is.
Oh, but the thing is, right, and that's why Box is gonna be running straight there to the Dark Elves sections. Like, don't go there.
He's like, no. He's like, no, wait, no. The dark elves are racist. They hate everybody. I'm like, it's okay. Let me hear them out. I'm sure they have. There's two sides of the story.
It's okay. I'm gonna lay down in front of them and let them stuff me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
They'll love me.
Don't worry, guys. I'll hold them off. Like, we'll be running with like the dark elf slayer woman who's like hunting like the main character. I'm like the side character. I'm like, don't worry, I'll hold her off. Everyone run. don't wait for me.
Everyone's like, they're like,
No, we can take her. No, run. No, I got it.
He's like, run and don't look back. don't look
Futurama,
back.
anybody? I was also not completely. I tune in and out. I'm kind of in my own world. But Futurama, Snoo.
Yep, that's what Boxot's going for. He's like, oh no, they captured me, and now they want to just use me as a breeding thing. Okay, I guess.
So, Boxa,
Yeah,
who's your favorite character in Baldur's Gate 3, and why was it Manthera?
I actually never played Baldur's Gate 3, but if I look her up, I'm sure you're probably right.
Didn't even deny it.
It's funny because like I feel like this has been like a recent development of time.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
I'll be right
where,
back.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I think it's when I started drawing and I started finding things like I like to draw, and it just kept like I kept being like women in general, and then I think like in terms of like what do I enjoy like as a concept, I'm like I like pointy ears in general, not because like elves. I just like pointy ears when I draw it. And I like dark skin, so I'm like naturally. I think I just started being like, what's like a creature that's kind of like this? I'm like, I guess dark elf, and then like after a while, I think it just became more than just like a creative thought. It's like, no, this is the the final boss. And I was like kind of like half joking, like half kind of serious.
There, I'm playing a board game.
Are you winning?
I mean, it's a word game. Can you really lose?
Yes.
Depends on the word game.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Okay, finally, the other thing matched.
Also, it's 11 o'clock for me, so I am going to go to sleep. Actually, I'll stay until Mac gets here, so so I don't keep leaving every time. I don't leave and joy every time he leaves.
Yeah, sorry. I
Are we not going to do the thing? one time? Or that was
Uh,
decided not.
Not today. Not for me anyway. You guys can do what you want. But
Also?
Which
I'm
one?
gonna go to sleep. It's 11 o'clock for me.
Alright,
I'll see you
talking
guys.
about
I think I'll probably play Blue Protocol tomorrow, or I'll
Oh.
drop, or both. I don't know.
Oh, okay, that's what we're talking about. Yeah, I just
Um,
came back because I had to go get a blueberry muffin real quick.
How random.
Very worthy cost.
I was like,
I,
hmm.
I would have never guessed.
But yeah, in that case, right, probably before you get on tomorrow, right, just or when you do get on, just let us know. In that case, we'll end this stream. We'll go into some Blue Protocol. Depends on if Burrito and Milk you're up for it. You can just take Burrito through dungeons and get them all geared up.
Yep, that sounds good to me.
Okay, let's do it. And I'll end the stream. And this has been our Yap session with me, Azure, Boxa, Milk, and
Yo,
Burrito.
is that Staryu with legs? I just saw the gif.
Oh.
That shit's funny, bro.
I didn't even see that it was a gift.
That's so stupid, bro. It's funny. Alright, see ya.
So see you later.